What's up, everybody? Welcome to Copper Kettle Farms. That was weird.
What was weird?
You are weird. Oh, I saw Rural Rules was in here. And Skinner Farms is in here. I am thinking about hopping on my phone at some point this evening to do hopefully a screen share to roll through some short stuff, but we'll see. We're going to let folks hop in and just see how things go. See how the conversation goes. Skinner Farms, how have you been anyway? How's your soil doing? It was compost he was messing with, right? I think, if I remember right.
Part of it, yeah.
Let me throw some banners up too. If you got any questions, feel free to put them in caps so I don't miss them, although we don't get a whole lot of people in at the very beginning anyway, so let folks have a couple minutes. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way in, and yeah, say hi. I have a couple of things we're going to go over in regards to shorts, and then we'll talk about some farm things too. We did a lot of stuff today. Well, Donald did a lot of stuff today and a lot of planning this week for farm stuff, so I kind of want to go over that stuff. Narrowway Farm, hello. BRB, no problem. I guess I should tell my Marco folks to hop on. Well, maybe I should mute it first. All right, so I let them know we were live. Haven't started filling the bed yet, but I started 72 cabbage starts and 144 broccoli. Nice. I want to say we did, well, not that many. I meant to do some planting today, but we were running around a lot today. So we're going to plant some tomorrow. Donald is actually off for the next 2 weeks, so that'll give us a lot of flexibility this week. We got peppers we got to plant. We have kale coming up. Cabbage starts coming up. Brussels sprouts. And I think I saw one of my spinaches is coming up. So we have a lot more to come up, or a lot more to plant. I'm worried about us being behind, but the new greenhouse that Donald put together with the pink lights, I don't know if you guys saw that video, but it's doing pretty good. The lights are working really well. I actually might do a quick update video showing those, but it's working pretty nice for not having the outdoor greenhouse ready yet, which is our goal to probably get started this week, is clean up the area. We're going to go pick up some cinder block and cement and try to get the foundation together, I think. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford the wood yet because wood's still really expensive. So, hey, Mama Z, Papa Z. Shayla from Making Lemonade from Lemons. Welcome, welcome. We will be talking about shorts later today, so if that is something that interests anybody, that would be awesome. But yeah, so seed starting season has officially begun for a lot of people. I think it's our password. Why do you need to log into that one?
So I can look at
Soil Summit?
Soil Summit.
Yes. So that's another thing that we're going to talk about a little bit. Tomorrow starts, who's putting it together?
I think one of the people putting it together is Elaine Engel.
So there's a summit starting tomorrow. It's free to register. Donald actually might be able to look up the link, I'm hoping, while he's on the laptop. But we're going to be attending. It starts at noon. And it's the Soil Regen Summit, I think. So it's all virtual, but a lot of really good big name speakers in terms of regenerative farming. So we have some running around to do in the morning tomorrow. Like I got to get my blood tested for my blood thinners and a couple other things we got to do. But as soon as we get back, We are going to be at the Soil Summit online. Really excited about that. I think it's for 3 days, probably for several hours each day. So we will be doing that. And hopefully Donald will find the link to that. But once he does, if anybody's interested in signing up for that, feel free. And I'm trying to think of what else. I think this week's mostly just going to be focusing on the plants in the greenhouse. I have a lot of work I got to get done for my business. My goal while he's off, I couldn't really do this while he was working, is I want to get his website up for his soil consulting business, because we were actually driving around some today. We were looking at all the different fields around here. And I'm just like, I mean, we have like a farm show complex up the road. And there's a lot of farmers around here I think we could reach out to. So that's one of our goals, is to get a website up so we have at least somewhere to point them. Skinner says, I've been so busy this week, I finally made myself time to post some videos. Yeah, I actually did a TikTok. That's another thing I'll mention briefly. So there's the link to the Soil Regeneration Summit. If anybody wants to sign up for it, we will be there this week. I've also got like a digital marketing conference next week and an herbal conference next week that are also virtual. So we're going to be all kinds of educated over the next 2 weeks. But that's the link if you want to sign up for the Soil Regen Summit. I think it'll be really good and interesting. So TikTok. So I was sitting there watching him. He was spreading hay on the garden yard. And I saw my neighbor out walking around this circle that he has that was for him and his wife. And his wife died a couple months ago from cancer. And they've been married for like 62 years or something like that. And I was like, it's so cute that he still walks the circle. It was something they put in together so that they could work out. And so I took a quick video of it, and I thought this would make a really cute kind of, I don't know, heartfelt TikTok video. And so I've been wanting to experiment with TikTok. I hadn't had the time. This was something that was, I mean, it literally took a minute to film it and probably another minute to put it together. It did not take long at all. So I put it out on TikTok, and immediately, and Donald was sitting in my office with me when I posted it. And within 15 minutes, it had thousands of views. I mean, it took off. So I'm sitting here watching it, and within 3 days, it's at 1 million views on TikTok. And then my subs started going up. I started it with like 40 subs, and it went up to, I'm over 12,000 subs now within 4 days on TikTok. So then people were wanting to update. So I did 2 more update videos. Those also went into the second one, 60,000 view range within 2 days. The next one, 160, I want to say, 1,000 views within 2 days. So I'm at that point now with TikTok that if I wanted to, I could monetize how I'm doing things. It doesn't have a direct monetization like YouTube does, but it has options, and they're trying to do like creator funding and everything like that. So that's going to change in the future. But I decided, I think yesterday or the day before, I took that same video, the one that got the 1,100,000 views within a couple days, and I've put it on YouTube just to see. And I only put it up yesterday, the day before, to see if I get the same traffic and to see the comparison between the TikTok audience and the YouTube Shorts audience. So I'm gonna collect the data for that, and I'll probably talk about it next week at our live. It hasn't had enough time to hit the shelf this week because it usually takes 3 days. So I will go over that data just for comparison with you guys. But let me say hello. We got some more people in here. Naked Gardeners, Quebec Homestead. Naked Gardeners in Florida having a good old time. Wait, Misty, is today your birthday? Oh, 24th. Okay. Never mind. I was like, wait a minute. I know I didn't miss that. Making Lemonade for Lemon says, dealing with shoulder pain, but have been trying to get videos in because I don't. Yeah, that's my issue. I haven't had, honestly, we haven't had the time, but I did want to experiment with that short. And I did start putting together a video. I actually did another TikTok yesterday kind of showing the shed transition, the home studio. So I'm going to be redoing that in long form format for our channel. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But again, I'm experimenting with the content as well for that. Yeah, we did, and Mal brings up a good point. She says she did that with her dog stealing her carrot and got close to nothing on YouTube versus TikTok viral. So yeah, I don't know how this one's going to do, but I did do the hot chocolate bomb video, the one that got us, it's over 2 million views now, right? Yeah, 2 million views on YouTube, got barely anything on TikTok. So it's weird, the audiences. And I also think the timing counts, because the hot chocolate bomb video went out in November, right before the holidays. So I think it really took off because of what was going on at the time. I think I put it out on TikTok after. I'll have to check when I put it out on TikTok. Didn't do nearly as well. So the Tin Can Gardener, welcome. Stringfield Ridge Farm, Down Under Farm and Forge. I'm glad you're here because of what's going to be happening later. So you have to stick around. Sorry. Just posted your first short in a little while just now. So yes, let's talk about shorts for a little bit. Skinner Farm says, I ran out of linseed oil for my board, so I had to order some last week. Where do you get your linseed oil? I've always been curious. So shorts. I took some notes on what I wanted to talk about today, because I see a lot of people afraid of shorts, or they don't like shorts, or they don't understand shorts. They think shorts are stupid. I got inspired about this today, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to address it. I talk about it gradually through like little snippets in lives, but I wanted to dedicate today to actually talking about it, and decided to actually put down some notes. And yes, congratulations to Down Under Farm and Forge for reading their 1,000 subs. I'm really excited about that. What did you do wrong this time? Nothing. We just wanted to celebrate your 1,000 subs later, so you have to stick around. I'm really excited for you. Oh, he orders it from work, his linseed oil. Okay, awesome. Albany Mountain Homestead. Welcome. So shorts. Does anybody have any specific questions about shorts? I know that, the heck is her channel name? Grammy something had a question for me, but she posted it on Facebook. I just don't remember what it was. Might have been on my Facebook. I don't know if you want to run over and look real quick. She was asking about views and how it might mess up analytics for shorts. So that's something I will be addressing later. But the biggest argument that I see against shorts is that people are concerned about either view time or retention. So the issue with view time, your view time will be less only if you do nothing but shorts, because shorts are a minute or less. And it's really, they have to be 5 seconds to 60 seconds. Like if it's under 5 seconds, it's not going to hit the short shelf. So you can do 15 seconds, 30 seconds, it doesn't matter. If your short is 35 seconds or more, you can still do like the end screen cards, just for reference. So in case people weren't aware of that. Albany is how we say it. Yeah, I think that's how I say it here, because we had like the Albany Tunnel and stuff like that over in Pittsburgh and stuff. 1 month slow play on mine. Yeah, shorts were, so here's the thing about shorts. Shorts were never meant to, and I don't think they will ever fully replace our long form content that we do in our videos. And that's because YouTube right now is the only platform that provides that avenue. I mean, there's a couple small ones, like Rumble or Vimeo or something, but it doesn't have the audience that YouTube does. YouTube is like the second largest search engine in the world compared to Google, and Google owns both. So Google has that monopoly. However, YouTube is going to follow what the trends are. And the trend is that people like short form video. Here's the thing. So Generation Z and millennials, they grew up with the phones, the smartphones. You know, my generation, we had the flip phones and pagers and stuff. And they grew up in the selfie generation, and they're growing up in the TikTok generation. So if you think of it like Warren Buffett, the way that Warren Buffett always looked at technology or growth or companies or new ideas is he always went to whatever generation was the young generation at that time. So it could have been, 90s kids when we were in school. It could have been, millennials in the 2000s. It doesn't matter. Whatever those kids are doing is what he wanted to focus on. And the problem is right now, the people that are saying that they don't want to do shorts are people that are like our age, the Gen X millennial cusps, Gen X boomers. But who are the people that are going to be taking over these platforms? And it's going to be the millennials and Gen Z. And so the more I think people resist shorts, I think the more it's going to hurt you in the long run. And there's a couple other reasons too. For example, YouTube, when they roll out a new feature like shorts, they're going to put a lot of emphasis on it because they want it to do well. And it's not that TikTok necessarily can financially compare to YouTube. I think Google could technically buy TikTok if they wanted to. It's that right now people's eyes are on TikTok. Kids are going to TikTok. They prefer that over YouTube. So YouTube's going to do something to compete with that, which is shorts, plain and simple. Let me respond to a couple comments before I keep going. But
was this here recently?
What?
Whatever I'm looking for.
What did I ask you to look for?
Somebody's comment or question to you.
Yeah, it was on the video I sent out, or the link to the video. Shayla says, I'm not a fan of them because of the format, but I have made them and I probably will again, but I don't care to watch them. And that's fine. Like some people don't like the short form content. Donald and I love it. Do you not see me posting the video to this today? To this live on Facebook?
Was it to the video?
Yeah.
To the live. Okay.
But the problem is a lot of kids do. They love the TikTok and they love that. And another argument that I've heard is that, well, I don't want the people that go to view shorts. I don't want that audience on my channel. I'm not worried about that audience. I don't care about that audience. I don't want those subscribers. Is there a comment on there?
Nope.
All right. Check small YouTube Homesteaders and then check it. I think it's in Homesteaders Hub, actually. Let me go to more comments real quick. The TikTok logo irritates me. Yeah, the color. The color's a little weird. So the argument about, well, I don't want that audience. I don't want those people. I don't care about these people. This is a term that I'm actually going to start coining as my business, but it's basically don't just know your demographic, grow your demographic. And the reason that I mention this is because if you look at Jess and Maya, or you look at Justin Rhodes or something like that, they've got hundreds of thousands of followers. I guarantee you the majority of those are not homesteaders. Justin Rhodes, the way that he speaks to the camera, it's very kid friendly. The fact that he has children, the fact that Jess and Maya have children, they have a lot of kid audiences. There's a lot of kids on YouTube that watch gaming videos or dessert making videos are really popular. So kids like those fun, animated animals, people that are friendly to children, other children playing. So Jess and Maya, how many subs they got now? 200,000, 700,000? I have no idea. I know Justin Rhodes is at like 700 some thousand now or something. They have audiences all over. So I get that you want to, pull in farmers and pull in homesteaders. But if that's all you want to pull in, you got a very finite resource of followers that you're going to get. So if you want to limit your channel to that, then by all means. But the people that are going to find your shorts are going to then, if they subscribe, they're going to see your other content. So you do want your shorts to be relevant. My hot chocolate bomb video, the 2 million views, it's maybe a smidgen relevant to our channel. I don't do a lot of cooking videos. I do some. When I have nothing else to do, I'll do a cooking video. But Here, Stringfield says, my grandson watches Arms Family and loves them. Shocks him, actually. Yes. So children, younger generations, teenagers, all of that, they're going to see or want to be a part of easy to consume content. Let's put it that way. So you can't just stick to only homesteaders. You can't just stick to only farmers. You're going to have to grow your audience if you want to. There you go. Cross-pollinate. The other thing, you're not finding it? The other thing is short form content. The reason I like it is it's short. So are we talking about pulling in homesteaders or pulling in viewers who watch long form content, not shorts? Jess and I don't do shorts. No, they don't do shorts. But my point was that
I'm not saying it on mine.
Okay. My point was that they don't just do homesteaders. They have been able to reach out beyond the homesteading community. The argument was in this particular discussion was that, well, I don't want to pull in people that aren't my specific audience. You know, our specific audiences are all homesteaders and farmers or people that are interested in farming or learning how to grow vegetables or something like that. But if that's the audience that you want to stick to, it's a very finite pool of people. So you do want to grow beyond that. Maybe it's somebody that never thought about farming before. Maybe it's teenage girls that are into the cottagecore aesthetic, which is huge on TikTok. I love the cottagecore aesthetic trend that's going on right now on TikTok. I just absolutely love it. But if you do gardening videos, that's a perfect demographic. Problem is, a lot of these younger kids, they want short form content. They're not going to stick around for a 20-minute video. They're just not. Naked Gardener says, you can check your analytics to see what gender watches your channel, the most to what age group watches your channel as well. Yes. What watches your channel now? However, you want to grow that always. You know, you want to pay attention to the data, yeah, to see who watches it now. But let's say females age, I don't know, 24 to 32, 24 to 30, whatever. That's who watches your channel. That's like the majority of your traffic. So are you only going to put out content that caters to girls that are 24 to 32? Are you never going to go for people that are in their 60s? Are you never going to go for males that are, 18 to 25, future farmers of America? I'm like, it's good to know the data, but it's also good to know, well, I'm not reaching this other audience that could be relevant or that may be of interest. So maybe I need to reach out to them too. Kevin says, I've heard the argument against shorts because it gets you subs who won't watch long form monetized content, have subs, but low views, hurts overall results in the algorithm. Well, let's take a look at that. So what results are being harmed by that? Is it your retention rate? I think your retention rate actually goes up with shorts simply because retention rate is based off of people that actually watch a full video. I mean, we can make the argument that lives actually probably hurt your retention rate because who honestly sticks at a live the full time? They're usually an hour long. And you're talking about, when I go to some lives, they're just talking about, this is what we did this week. That's what we do. I don't know why people come to our lives, to be quite honest. So
because we rock.
No, we don't. But lives would hurt your retention rate. Now I'll say from our growth, the 10,000 subs over whatever amount of time, our views on our videos have tripled. And it's because we have more people that are subscribed to our channel now, because we look at the data and it says, yeah, your subscribers are watching more of your content. Now, that doesn't mean that everybody is, because not everybody's going to care at all about our channel based off of what videos of ours went viral, but our video views have tripled. Yeah, I kind of assumed. So if you have 10,000 subs and a regular long form video gets 500 views, YouTube is going to pull back on giving you impressions. You have a point. However, YouTube is also, here's the thing about shorts. So shorts, because they're new, you have a very new audience. If you put out a video that's long form, like our normal videos, you're competing with every video that's been out on YouTube since 2005, whenever YouTube was launched. But shorts are so new, the competition is so low and YouTube wants shorts to succeed because they've invested so much into this already, they're going to push your video out to more people and a lot easier than a long form video. And it's simply because you don't have the competition out there in shorts, because there's people out there that are scared to do them. Let's see, what else am I missing out here? Mostly gets females 30, 40, 44, and 74% are in the US. Okay. Hey, D, Naturally NC. So what else did I want to cover today about shorts? The other thing that YouTube is going to do is there's a lot of people that are doing the early adoption of YouTube shorts. And again, because YouTube wants those to succeed, they're going to push out, and that's probably why ours did so well, is they're going to push out the shorts and the videos that are going out on the short shelf because these people are early adopters, because these people are experimenting in this beta stage. And honestly, I think I read an article that YouTube is planning to actually release them fully in the US this month. So in my opinion, I want to have videos out there and ready to go when YouTube fully launches this in the United States. Because at that point in time, now you're going to get a large influx of videos. You're going to get a large influx of watchers. So why would you not want content out there ready to be consumed once YouTube officially launches this in the United States? Monetized or not, I don't care about the monetization. I know we get this one guy that keeps asking us if we're monetized. I don't care about the monetization. My goal is to experiment with all of these different aspects of YouTube and TikTok and all of that and just see what works, because it's going to help me with my clients. And if we get monetized, great. If we don't, that's fine. We both have really good day jobs. It doesn't matter to us. That's why I don't mind experimenting with this stuff. But why would we not want to be an early adopter for something that YouTube is about to fully launch in the United States? Like, if we really want to grow our channels, why wouldn't we want to do that?
And plus, that's kind of like it could be the cusp of something of another big project or platform that you could be on the chance to get on the ground floor of.
Exactly.
Like, for instance, if someone had a chance to get on the ground floor, and this is stock wise, but like of Google when it first started coming out.
Yeah.
You know, if someone missed it, now it's like, well, I wish I would have done it then. And it's just one of those times where you can just jump in early just to test it out.
Yeah, jump in early. And YouTube, they thrive on patterns of success. So when people like the Naked Gardeners were a perfect example of this. When they did a short and it hit the short shelf and they posted about it in small YouTube homesteaders, what happened? Like, what exactly happened that week? Everybody and their freaking sister was putting out shorts because they wanted to hop on this bandwagon because it worked. And YouTube knows that. That's exactly what they wanted to happen. They wanted people to start talking about it. They wanted people to start talking about their success because they want people to put out these shorts. And here's the other thing I never understood about people that refuse to do any shorts at all, is YouTube is they're handing you a tool in a package. Here is a new tool that we want you to use. We are giving it to you for free to help boost your channel and expand your reach. Because again, you don't want to just know your demographic. You want to grow your demographic. And people are refusing to use it. We're handing this to you. It's kind of like the same thing with people who don't use Google for Business to list their business locally. If they're trying to, get local traffic in their business, Google hands you this tool for free. Here, have a free social network run by Google for Google, and people never post on it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me as a marketer. Now, for those of you that have a local business and you don't have a Google for Business account, just go to google.com/business, sign up, put your address in there. You'll get your little map pin locally when people are searching for whatever your business is, whatever it is you sell. But remember that it's actually a social network where you can make posts about your business, about your sales. Like, people don't realize this kind of stuff. And that's why I like being out here and talking about it. Should I put a thumbnail on shorts videos? So thumbnails do not show on the short shelf because the short shelf is the vertical view of your video. But if someone does a search and finds your video, or maybe they're going through your playlists or videos on your channel, then the thumbnail will show up. So for me, I like having a clean channel. So I've put a couple thumbnails on my shorts. It won't matter for the short shelf. It just matters for me because I'm anal to have that clean view on my channel list of videos to see the thumbnail. So you don't need it, but if you like to have it, it doesn't hurt anything. It won't change anything. Let's just put it that way. Stringfield says, we have done 6 or 8 shorts, but not hit the shelf yet. We will try more. There's another misconception about how to get on the short shelf too. So there's 2 big things that you need to know to get a video on the short shelf. And that's what they call it, the list of short videos or that people use and thumb through like TikTok. You need to have a minute or less, 60 seconds. I try to do like 59 seconds just to be sure, but you need it to be more than 5 seconds. So between 5 and 60 seconds, let's say. And then it has to be in the portrait mode, like you were doing a selfie, that kind of mode. People keep saying you need to do hashtag shorts in the title. I do it just because that's what people were saying. But the more I researched it, no, you don't actually need to have that. And the reason I say that, there was a guy that had a video from 2015 that he had done in portrait mode. And suddenly it hit the shelf and he got 1 million views on it. And he's like, this is from 6 years ago. And this video just went viral all of a sudden because it was filmed. It was less than a minute and he did it in portrait mode. So you don't need the hashtag shorts. I don't know where that even really came from. I mean, I was doing it too because I thought you did. And then I did research. I was like, oh, you don't actually. So there are people out there that are saying that they're YouTube experts saying that you need that, but you don't.
I think it probably stems from this is what I did with them that made it on. So I don't want to test any of it taken out. So just do all this.
Right, exactly. So again, if you only want a Gen X, where's my hat this week? If you only want a Gen X or a boomer audience, I mean, just keep doing long form videos and don't worry about shorts. But if you think that teenagers, I could put this hat on, the one that Shayla made me. If you want the teenagers and the millennials and the late Gen Xers, we're kind of a Gen X millennial cusp people ourselves, then you're going to have to change. You're going to have to adopt new technologies. TikTok's not going anywhere. I feel like I'm going to have to watch this all over again because I feel like I've missed some great tips. I'm only on the first page of my notes. I've got like 2.5 pages of notes here. What I also like about shorts, and CGM actually touches on this quite a bit, is they're so much easier to do. And they are easier to edit on TikTok. Now, there are some limited capabilities of editing right now on the YouTube. But I think when YouTube fully launches the Shorts app, then they'll have the editing capabilities like TikTok. It may not be the same, but I think we will get that. Yeah, the shorts in the title does make it clear that it is a short video, and that's perfectly acceptable reason to have it. I also have a playlist that I keep all my shorts in just so I can have them organized. I like to have mine organized as much as possible. I could do a video on short tips if you want. That might be interesting. So another thing, let's see, what do I want to talk about? I talked about the non-homestead audiences. So shorts. Shorts are not meant to replace your long form videos. It's just meant to enhance it. It's not meant to replace, it's meant to enhance. So there's a lot of people that ask, well, should I do a separate channel for my shorts? I'm sorry, now I messed up on my hair. Or should I just keep them on my main channel? Honestly, it depends on your industry. So if you do a lot of long form, long detailed tutorial content and you do a short, then maybe you want that on a separate channel. But if your channel is known for short, quick bits of information, then I would just leave it on your channel. For us in the homesteading community, I mean, we do kind of both. I mean, we have 5-minute videos. Some people have 20-minute videos. We try not to have one longer than like 15. I feel like that's just way too long. So you could have a separate channel for it. But the problem with that is, and this is something like I've been doing web development since I was like in the 90s. And I've learned over the years, even in my digital agency, that the more steps people have to do to get to where you want them, the less they're going to do it. If I have to click on a navigation and then roll over another navigation in order to get over to here, I'm not going to do it. And it's the same with the shorts. So if I see a video that I really like, but it's on a channel that's just shorts, that's trying to redirect me to another video, if I have to do that extra step, I mean, people are lazy. That's the thing you got to realize about marketing is people are lazy. You want to get them where you want them as fast as possible, especially when it comes to like e-commerce. That's what we tell a lot of people who want to set up like a shop website. You want to get them to sell your product or buy your product as fast as possible. The longer it takes them to hit that buy button, then the less likely they're going to buy it, because then they're going to be like, you know, maybe I don't need this right now. You want the people that are, what is it called when someone does the quick shopping? They don't think about it. There's a word for that.
Impulse buying.
Impulse buying. Think of it like think of your audience with shorts as like impulse buyers. They're kind of impulse watchers, I guess is a good term for it. I like that term. Impulse watchers.
I like Darren's there.
What did Darren say? This one, I made a long form of my best shorts, lead them and feed them. Yeah, again, shorts are just meant to enhance your channel, not to replace your videos. Only thing shorts, you are shorting yourself on watch hours and get a million views at 60 seconds or get 25,000 views on a 10-minute video. Shorting yourself on watch hours. Yeah, you do. Because watch hours don't count for monetization on shorts. So again, but it's not meant to replace your videos. And that's yet. We don't know what's going to happen when they fully release. We'll see. And nobody can say, it's not like YouTube's going to be like, well, here's a step-by-step guide on how to make as much money as possible on YouTube. Like there's a lot of good information out there, but
I would even say that shorts are more, to me, what, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, they're more of a get you out there quicker.
Yeah.
It's not meant to replace, you know, to get your views. It's meant to get your name out to people.
Yeah. To grow your audience.
And then they will come in if they want to read your stuff. If you have good stuff, they'll read it, or they'll look at it. If you don't have good stuff, they won't look at it.
Yeah. And again, the biggest argument against shorts is people are worried about their analytics. And video retention is important to YouTube because video retention means that you are keeping people on their platform. LinkedIn is the exact same way. LinkedIn, just as an example, this table's dusty. They want you to upload all of your videos directly to LinkedIn. If you upload a video to YouTube and then you link it to LinkedIn, it's going to show to less people because you are taking people away from LinkedIn. They specifically set it up that way because they want people to stay on the platform. The more people stay on the platform, the more their advertisers can get audiences on their ads. So YouTube is kind of the same way. They want people to stay on their platform. If people are watching your short from start to finish, that ups your retention rate because people stayed for that full video. And maybe they went to the next video. Maybe they went to the next video. I don't know. Again, with lives, I don't know anybody that stays start to finish for live unless they are a dedicated mod. And Mama Z is a dedicated stinking mod because she is here from start to finish. And that's the kind of mod she is. But I can guarantee there's a lot of channels that I mod for that I do not stay for the whole time. I do not attend every live. And if you ever look at your stats after a live, it's always going to say people stayed for an average of, your average duration was 15 minutes, I think is what ours is. So the average duration of the people that are here right now, they're only going to stay for 15 minutes. So your lives hurt your retention rate. Why do people do lives? They do it for the monetization. Your shorts can be monetized if they go to them on your wall, your playlists, not on the short shelf. But you can get money off of shorts. I got pop-ups hopping here, sorry. Skinner says, I try to stay for the whole thing. And I do try. But there's just some people you can't stay the whole time. D says, I'm a crappy mod most of the time. You're a fantastic mod. So hashtags. Hashtags is another thing that YouTube, they've tried to put out hashtags or the ability to include hashtags probably 4 times now. So I think that's going to be one of the next big things. So if you're not utilizing hashtags right now, I know they're not a big thing on YouTube right now, but I think they will be eventually. This was something that I actually wasn't, I thought ahead of. I knew this was going to happen on LinkedIn. I was using hashtags on LinkedIn before LinkedIn allowed hashtags. They were just blank text that wasn't linkable. Well, now LinkedIn has hashtags. So all of my old articles that I put out that were hashtagged up, now they're ready to go. They were the early adopters. That content was out there to be consumed before LinkedIn even had that implemented. And that's kind of how I looked at shorts. I look at shorts as a way for us to bring attention to our channel, reach a newer audience, because you don't want to just stick with old people. They're all going to die soon anyway.
Oh my God.
I mean, they are. Like you guys, we can't keep ignoring these kids. These kids are inventive and they're creative. They want to be entertained. And I love that there is a new generation that wants to homestead and they want to farm. They want to be involved with the being eco-friendly and everything. And we have the opportunity to reach these kids and to bring them in and show them how to do homesteading. But people don't want to reach them because they don't like them. I don't know. That argument still boggles my mind. I don't want that audience. Like, why wouldn't you want that audience? Why wouldn't we want to bring kids into this?
You know what audience is audience.
Yeah. Don't just know your demographic. Grow your demographic. Trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. So I'm really curious about what the articles or the app's going to be like for what? What did I miss?
The
Which
bottom one.
Dang, Crystal, that hurts. Well, I mean, it's true that like I hate to say it, but the more that I only want the highest quality, age 40 and plus audience. Well, I hate to say it, but that even limits your audience even more, because not only do you limit the age bracket, but you're limiting it to the age bracket that's the oldest, that's not going to be around. You know what I'm saying? Bushcraft. Hey, Bushcraft family. Our hours, I think we're a couple hundred away. So we're getting there. But again, we haven't put out a lot of videos. I did start on a video about our shed conversion, so I'll probably put that out maybe tomorrow. We got contractors coming to the house tomorrow, so I don't know what tomorrow is going to be like. It's going to be, plus we got the soil summit that we're attending, so we'll see. If not tomorrow, Tuesday, we'll have the shed conversion video out, which I'm really excited about. I have a friend that has a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old, and they watch my videos. Yes. See, that's what I love. Kids, I tell you what, kids is an untapped market in homesteading. I don't know anybody. Do we know anybody? Do you guys know anybody that puts out videos specifically for kids? Because in the homesteading community, because I guarantee you that is an audience that is going to stick around. And that is an audience that is going to get you watch hours, because kids, especially now while we're in quarantine, this is what kids do. They sit and they watch videos. They're all on the phones. They're all on their tablets. They're all on the TV. Our friend, well, they're either doing that or they're playing Minecraft, regardless.
Minecraft, yeah.
Lily constantly was watching other gamers play Minecraft on YouTube. Or Natalie, my friend, or my cousin Stephanie, her kid, was always watching women making desserts, like the fun, cute desserts. Why are people not putting out videos?
Or like Joshy.
Yeah, he would watch gaming videos. Why are people not putting out videos targeted for children in the homesteading community? Videos of, we thought about doing a peep cam. We've got baby peeps. Why not have a live cam of that out there? A lot of people aren't doing this. Like, I don't think people realize how many hours kids watch YouTube. It's an untapped market in the homesteading community. Don't forget about the goat curls. Yeah, Donald. You're going to be having to do those goat curls.
I'm trying to figure out which one it's gonna be on.
It's going to have to be Oreo. She's the littlest one.
Either her or Blue, because Blue doesn't have horns.
Yeah, but Blue's fat.
Yeah, but he doesn't wiggle.
He doesn't wiggle.
I think Oreo would wiggle.
She would wiggle. My kids only care about watching videos on gaming or memes. Yeah. So that's the thing. We have to figure out a way as a community to get kids interested in, like, how do people get their kids interested in farming with them?
Animals.
Yeah. I mean, animals. And I think Jess and Maya, they really involve their kids in the planting and understanding, what you've planted now you can consume and how important that is. But I think animals are the way to go. Now, you can't legally target kids in your videos, but you can make videos that are of interest to children. So, you know, if you have baby animals and you can do a goat cam of baby animals, baby goats being born, or after they're born, them wiggling around and stuff. I mean, I think that would be a great start. But finding ways to be of interest to children, I think, is a great thing. Welcome back, Narrowway Farms. What did CJ say? That's not a good thing. Who's going to build anything? Can our future generation? Well, I think putting out videos to help teach them is a good way to start. I'm trying to think. We have his nephew. How old is your nephew? How old is Nathan? Not Nate.
Seth?
Seth. How old is Seth?
20.
So his nephew is going to be coming up and staying with us for a week in June, specifically so we can teach him like animal husbandry and how to take care of animals and stuff. So, I mean, a lot of them like that hands-on experience too. But videos, I think kids love videos, but kids love short videos. They like shorts and they like TikTok. I mean, I don't know how to make it any more obvious than that, is that kids love the short form videos. And if we really want to reach kids, that we really need to put content out there for them to bring them in. Record YouTube is shut that down. It's a good idea, animals, but I've had them switching to kids friendly and they don't get monetized. I've never had a video switch to kids friendly. And we've done goat cams. So I'm not sure what the difference is, but we don't specifically target kids, and I put that our videos aren't made for kids. So,
but they're kid friendly.
But they're kid friendly. And I'm not talking about like they have to specifically target children in the YouTube friendly app. I mean, that it is a good idea to do that. But I know plenty of kids that don't watch the kid friendly version. So now their parents monitor them because obviously they can reach videos they don't need to be reaching.
Earlier.
What was the question? Oh, I missed the question. Hold on. I'm new here and curious how much money you make with shorts. Would like to try for my channel. So shorts in themselves on the short shelf don't bring in any money. We are not currently monetized. We're really close to getting monetized. That's kind of probably our next milestone for the channel is to get monetized, but we haven't really pushed for it. But I suspect we did, and Misty might remember the website. You can put your channel in this website and it calculates how much money you would make based off of your views. And I think it calculated included the short watch hours. It was like $3,000 a month. Now that's not accurate because it includes shorts. The only way you make money off of shorts is if someone finds them by doing a search, or they come to your channel and watch them from there, like from your page playlist. But they're not monetized on the short shelf. Social Blade, yeah.
So
Mama Z makes about $1 a short and has gained her a lot of subs.
So they're monetized on your playlist, just not on the short shelf.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly. So someone came to our channel through a short, and then they clicked on another short while they were on our page. That view would count for monetization. Let's see. You think they would want to teach kids to be a homesteader or to learn how to grow their own vegetables, life lessons? Yeah, and that's good stuff too. But the problem with that is, and this is just like a psychology moment, is kids don't like to be, they don't like to be forced into a school atmosphere when they're young. If they're interested in learning it and you want to show, and they're willing, like they ask you, can you show me how to do that? That's one thing. If you say, all right, today, kids, we're going to learn how to do this, and not all of them are interested in that, then the attention span goes right out. So that's another reason why I like TikTok and I like shorts, is because it can expose people to new ways of doing things that they didn't search for. They didn't go out and specifically look for this. There's a guy on TikTok that all he does is goes out into the woods, builds a fire, and brings out his cast iron equipment, and he cooks on this fire all kinds of amazing dishes. But his, his videography is done really well, and it's short 1-minute videos, and it's, to me, is of interest to us. Like, I never would have thought, well, I want to go out and learn how to do cast iron fire cooking. Like, that was not on my agenda, but now I'm kind of obsessed because I ran across this TikTok. So now I've subscribed to him, and now I want to learn how to do more fire cooking. So how to do it so you're ahead of me in that. Oh, okay. What did he ask? I'm trying to keep up with the comments.
He asked earlier about sending a picture through Instagram.
Oh, okay.
But then he said, I just sent it. I'm tech savvy now too. LOL.
Or if some random puts you in their playlist about Transylvania. That happened to you? Because that's funny. That would be funny. So according to Social Blade, we would be making a couple $1,000s a month based off of our views. But again, I don't think that's accurate because I don't think it includes short views in that. Now, based off our channel views, again, our channel views have tripled since we started doing shorts. They're not all going to stick around. Like, nobody has that expectations. I'm not naive enough to think that out of the 10,000 subs that they're all going to stick around or that they're all going to watch my videos. It's not going to happen. But if it's tripled my count, was it worth it for me to do a 1-minute video 5 months ago? Yes, it was.
That's a good point.
I mean, it didn't cost me anything. It didn't take me any time. It didn't hurt my channel. It's still not hurting my channel. How many hours do you know? I'll have to double check. But it's a couple hundred. So I was going to try to do a goat live today, but when it's really windy, it's just not worth it. And then the camera's been acting a little funny lately, the old cell phone. So, but with the stimulus, we're actually going to be getting a new camera. It's not going to be like the highest end, but it's going to be a pretty decent camera. So we're kind of excited about what we can do with that.
I think we are going to put out 2 videos this week.
Oh, are we? We're doing at least one. Oh, you wanted to do a soil one?
I want
yes.
to do the 5-tip soil one.
When did you want to do the game one? Do you want to try that? If I say we're going to do that next week, will that get you to sit down and come up with because there's not a lot left to do for it.
I mean, I can.
So if I say it right now, that means we got to do it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm saying this now because it would get him to do it.
Now, we might cancel it in last minute.
No, we won't cancel it last minute. So next week, I wasn't planning to announce this today, but we're going to do it anyway. So we're going to do our 10.
You don't have to announce it.
Oh, I'm doing it now because I want you to do this. So next week during our live, we are going to do our 10,000 follower giveaway. We're not sure what the prize is going to be yet. It's probably going to be like an Amazon gift card or something like that. Amount to be determined, probably at least $50, but we'll see. But we are going to have a Jeopardy game on our live. You guys get to enter and play, and it's all going to be about soil and regenerative farming. So whoever wins the Jeopardy game.
I thought you were going to do about herbs too.
What, the Jeopardy game?
Yeah.
I mean, we can, but I don't think there's a section in there about herbs now. So Jeopardy next week during our live. We'll put out some announcements this week about it. It'll be our 10,000 sub giveaway. We'll give away a gift card, but we're going to play Jeopardy. You guys get to play a game on our live. We could even bring you up on the chat if we need to, but we are going to have a game and teach you guys about soil regeneration Jeopardy style. So I'm really excited about that. And everybody can play. Whoever gets the most answers, it's probably going to be whoever puts the answer out first in the chat will get the point for that one. Or we'll have to see how we want to do that. Whoever gets the most points, and we might have to have like a Jeopardy off or something if there's multiple winners. We'll see. We'll figure out the details of that, but we will have Jeopardy. We've already started getting all the answers together. So next week during our live, we are going to play a game to give away the 10,000 sub gift card.
YouTube doesn't like me. I just tried to fix something, and it did a black screen saying, another mod already handled this.
Oh, is it Misty that did it?
Probably.
That's funny. Shayla's getting a new computer. That's a good idea. Yeah, we are like putting our mortgage a month ahead. We're probably getting our truck fixed, and then we're going to buy a camera. So I'm really excited about that. Misty is paying off the car. May get a new KitchenAid. Awesome. Good investment for your channel. What else are you guys going to do with your stimulus checks? I'll accept you down under. I'm so sorry. Actually, this is a good segue into what I wanted to talk about. So for those of you that had not known, Down Under Forge and Farm hit their 1,000 subs. I think, was it yesterday? And so we decided to make him our channel shout out for the day. So if you guys don't know, Down Under Forge and Farm, they are down under in Australia. He makes all kinds of cool stuff. I think you make knives and stuff, don't you? He forges things. I know that much. And a great channel. He hung out with me on my New Year's Live, and they, I think he's planning a move to the Americas at some point, right? Your beau is here in America, and we're just really proud that he hit his 1,000 subs. So congratulations. There's his channel if you want to check him out. Very good channel, amazing guy, goofy as all get out. Reminds me of my husband, but very good friend of ours. So
I'm never goofy. I am dead serious.
We wanted to give him a shout out. You are goofy. Thank you.
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody. So any final questions about shorts? Now, again, this live was meant to be an argument for shorts. But if you don't want to do shorts, don't do shorts. Like, you don't have to do shorts. But my goal was to try to get people to at least consider it because of what benefits it could provide your channel. It's not a replacement for what you do now. It's not a quick fix to get you subs. You can get subs quick through that, but it's not meant to be like this magical solution to grow your channel. It's meant to be an enhancement that will reach a different audience, which is something that we all need to be doing. People that just want to stick the old way, it's like regenerative farming. People that want to stick to the old way of farming and not realize that they're killing the land are the people that you want to reach and you want to educate. This is the way you got to do things now. So this is what this live was about, was for me to explain to people that this is the new way. This is the way of the future. Regardless of whether we like it or not, shorts and TikTok are not going away anytime soon. The millennials and Gen Zs are just going to get older, and this is the content that they grew up on. So this is the content that's going to stick around.
I mean, TikTok is the #1 platform now, right?
It is the #1 app.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's...
I see Cutter's in here.
Yeah, I saw Cutter. So clearly, shorts are a thing right now.
Yeah, shorts are not going away. Shorts are not going away. TikTok's not going away. Instagram Reels are not going away. YouTube just launched YouTube Stories this week. I'm planning to put out a video about that. So, you know, Instagram rolled out Stories, and then TikTok rolled out their version of Stories, and then LinkedIn rolled out their versions of Stories, and Facebook rolled out their versions of Stories, and now YouTube, at the end of everybody, has now rolled out their version of Stories. And it's like, let's be an early adopter. Put out some stories. That's not going to be a replacement for videos at all, but it's a good way to enhance your community if you're using stories. I don't know if you guys realize that, but it did put out an official announcement about stories this week for YouTube. So with it warmer down here, I'm all about shorts. Nerd.
I think he always says it, doesn't he?
He's like dad joke pro right there, Orion. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. Hopefully this was educational. But again, if you guys have questions about this stuff, let me know. I'm happy to talk about this stuff again. I know we have people out there that are putting out videos about shorts, but you don't need shorts in the title. It's probably still a good idea to put it in there, but they're picking up videos from 6 years ago to go on the short shelf now because you don't need shorts in the title. As long as it's under a minute and portrait mode, then you're good to go.
Backlogged.
Yeah, they're backlogging all these old videos. Could you imagine seeing a video from like 2005 when YouTube first came out that was done in, I don't even know if they had that back then. Did they have smartphones in 2005? I don't even know.
They would
When
have to. If
when
you,
did smartphones come out, guys? I don't even remember.
Well, they would have to if you had YouTube.
No, that's not the reason that you would need to have smartphones.
How would they come out?
Digital cameras.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Well,
Smartphones are like replacing digital cameras
I think
now.
they came out back then. That early.
Yeah.
Let's go, old folks. Who remembers that?
What was I doing in 2005? I was working at Terminex as a customer service rep.
I was getting my gallbladder taken out.
Yeah, you were, because that's when I first started dating Angelo.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, that was forever ago. I had a flip phone. I know I had a flip phone then. So I did not have smartphones. The iPhone might have just came out around then.
Yeah, see, we already got old people saying they did.
Are you calling Bush Crest family old?
And D.
And D? D, he just called you old. 2015, graduated from high school. Did you have smartphones in high school, Mal? I'm curious. Yeah, she's way younger than us.
6 years.
Graduated in 98.
Graduated in 99.
Wait, Cutter's young too, though. Cutter, when did you graduate if you're still here?
He's what? I'm going to say probably
He's like 10 or 13 years younger than us. Ugh. Y'all make me feel old.
He's 27, 28.
Skinner graduated in 96.
2012. Jesus Christ.
Stringfield graduated in 80. Poor Teresa. We won't pick on you. Cutter graduated. No, you didn't graduate in 2012. There's no way. Wait, did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would say, yeah, he's young.
Cutter's one of the guys we play D&D with here locally. And I feel entirely old, thanks. iPhone came out in 2007 or 2008. I was working at AT&T. Okay. So yeah, we didn't really have smartphones. If we did, it was like the very, very early editions of it.
Maybe Android, probably.
No, I think Android came out after iPhones. We're going to research this. We'll get back to you guys.
I'm going to do that right the hell now.
Your kids made a short in 2010. So that short may hit the thing, the shelf. That would be funny. Let me know if it does. If it's under a minute and it's portrait mode. I'm going to love seeing these old shorts from back in the day. All right, guys. So we don't want to take up too much of your time.
92.
Oh, MB Heritage came right at the end.
92 was the first smartphone.
92. What came out in 92? The internet. I wasn't even on the internet until 94.
It was created by IBM.
It's probably like this big. Smartphone. Hello. Anyway. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. We will, again, we announced that we will be doing Jeopardy next week on soil education. So we want people to attend, play the game. You could win at least a $50 gift card from Amazon to celebrate our 10,000 subs. And should be a lot of fun. So we'll put out some stuff about it. And we will see you guys next Sunday.
Peace.
Take care. Peace.